Ball de Foot. Final clash. Appeal match to remember. Okay. 0 words. 84 spots. 3 different days. It's currently December the 16th. OPIC, the goal of the blank blank's happy customer project was to blank blank blank. To achieve this, those behind the project wanted to use the blank of blank blank with the drug euphoria to millions of spectators watching the blank blank. The project was invented and led by blank blank. Heal. Finals. Idle. Give. Memories. OPIG Corporation. Increase. Arranged sales. Drinking. Arrange. Yes. That makes a bunch of sense, given the first scenario of Act 5. Didn't even need to look at anything to get it right. I was just able to happily guess all of that correct first time. Fantastic. October 3rd. Sharing truly positive feelings about Orange with an unlimited audience. At each of these times, what did the idol contain, and who was the last person to have used it? Shortly before Eugene and Jack left the library, blank blank of the blank, Winnan was loaded into security van when arrived at TV station. I will need to look at things to solve this, definitely. Also, hello, game loads slowly. Time zones. And whatever is going on over here. Okay, let's start looking at some stuff. Must have been connected to those blasted hippies. They strike again. A key, a gun. Take memory, give heat. Security Captain B. Greer. See, I wasn't imagining it. Someone's sneaking around. Anyway, we should return. It's time to start the transfer at the TV station. Happy customer project checklist. At the lab, 1 minute lens installed. Mr. Marmon has filled idle with material. Idle's interior and control panels locked. Signed, signed, signed. At 2 PM, idle, red crystal, handed over to 2 guards for transfer to TV station. At TV station at 3 PM latest, idle, red crystal, control and interior panels locked. Handed over to Jack and Eugene at TV station. Go live commercial during Peel finals at 5. Oh my. That was disgusting. A whiskey flask, a bottle of soda that reeks of rotten eggs. 15269. I'm going to write that down. Because I have a pencil in my hand and a piece of paper in front of me anyway, so I may as well. Hello. It's got a happy, smiley face drawn on it. Yes, that'll make it much more appealing. The door is locked. If the focus crystal is blue, the idol is empty. If the focus crystal is red, the idol is full. If the idol contains information to successfully use the give command, there must be a valid information vessel within range. Either a blank Lumerian data disk, or a living, awake human being. For the idol to perform any function, the matter button must be switched on. It has the 1 minute lens installed. There's vomit in the sink. Since the attack of the empathy cult, which followed the dismissal of our consultant, we must take every precaution to ensure the idol's safety. An OPIC-certified guard should always be present with the idol. Keys to the lab are granted only to me, Marie, Tim, and the shift guards. The idol's control panel and interior are now protected with a PIN code available only to me, Marie, and Jack. Eugene. Well, all looks fairly in order. At least as far as I can tell at this point. Later the same day, in a van, data disk attached to the wall of the van. Ugh, what the hell is this? Security Sergeant B. Mason. Okay, that's a series of PIN code patterns? Looks like the swipe patterns one would use to unlock a mobile phone. All the different data disks. The 1 minute disk is the only one that's missing, presumably because it's still in here, indeed. It's open, and it's set to give memory. And presumably it gave the memory to him of him throwing up, presumably. So somehow it's already been... The memory inside of the thing has already been altered by this point. To be pretty much the opposite of what they want it to be. And it's been given to this guy. But as snow falls and suddenly everyone starts driving like a snail. It does appear to be around the large traffic jam building up, yes. Okay. I think we've seen much everything there is to see. Later, at the TV studio. Okay. Weird things have happened. Somehow the light is red again, and this thing is now stacked up with everything? Something has clearly not gone according to plan. I don't think there's anything else to look at in this scene. Okay. Meanwhile, 2 months earlier... Glad to hear it. He's even titled himself Head of Speculative Investment, with me in the room. He must not succeed. Hey, what's your secret, Tim? I've never seen Nathan fast-track a budget as quickly as he did with the Happy Customer project. Also, I've heard rumours that he regularly visits that lab of yours. Is that true? Because he hasn't done on-site trips like that in years. Anna. I know we've always had our differences, but you're right. We must take action. Just yesterday, that imbecile made me rearrange the lab's furniture using feng shui principles. Your updated idol proposal is now much more interesting now that you've placed the skills and obedience training within a military context. The army is our dream client, but the higher-ups will need to see a very convincing demonstration before they're willing to begin talks with us. I'm sure you'll have a role to play, working under Eugene. N.H. Ma'am, don't make me use more force than necessary. Your access card, madam. You're banned from the premises. You lied to me. You're my worst student ever. I thought you cared about spreading enlightenment, but you just want to shove an ad down everyone's throats. Beware. Empathy will have its revenge. The student has surpassed the master. Nothing can stop my rise to the top. You are fired. And you are looking very red. This is very exciting. If the project succeeds, the implications are enormous. The consumer market is just the first step. I have much bigger goals in mind. Jack, do you think there's a distance or scale limit? Our stress tests have not discovered any limitations so far, Mr. Hoyle. I have a high degree of confidence in this project having successful outcomes. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. Shortly before Jack and Eugene left the laboratory, which I guess is sometime around here. I don't actually know when the memories are swapped out. Probably here, right? Bad. Hey, Tim? When loaded onto security van. I assume this and that are going to be different. Echo, Tessa... Right, when it's loaded in... When it gets to the TV station, it's full. The only thing I think it could be full of... Full. Everything. It must have been filled at this time, shortly after this time. Square disc. From everything in here, presumably. Been used by you. Because you have all the codes to unlock everything. You have a data disk that was hidden away. And you've loaded it up with something. And you clearly didn't load it up with your own memories, because why would one voluntarily do that? And they're all still alive. Jack and Eugene left. Yeah, something like that. So it had good stuff in it originally that they were planning to use for the TV advert. A lot of people, including Tim and Marie, hijacked it to include bad memories of the juice from you as part of a setup of some kind. And then someone else hijacked it again to drain that and load it up with memories from whatever was on that data disk. November 8th. Curse. After Blank Blank's attack, the security protocol was changed. Consequently, Blank Blank, assisted by Blank Blank, Blank 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 at the OPIG laboratory. Then Blank Blank used the idol to Blank 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 from Blank Blank and to Blank 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 to Blank Blank. Man is not breathing. Don't touch if you value your life. Since William's departure, Hunter's been acting strangely. Long silence. His seems confused or angry. It's worrying. Nevertheless, I'll do everything to help my saviour. My faith in Hunter's vision is unwavering, whatever that vision may be. Saviour is back and looks filled with determination and grace. I am ready to do whatever is asked of me. I am a soldier of fate. And a gun. Don't worry about me. I can endure anything. I'll cut the rest of the tape myself. Good. You have a very important role to play in our next step. So, you drained the memories out of this body. And you put them in this guy. Empathy Warriors, a new terrorist group in town. Masked terrorists attacked a science laboratory with Molotov cocktails on Tuesday, November 2nd. The gang also spray-painted slogans on the building, which is owned by the Olympus Pinnacle International Group, OPIG. An OPIG spokesperson said the extremists fled when employees threatened to call the police. However, the company declined to comment on why it might have been targeted. The Blank's attack. This guy is Bruce Mason. I'm gonna need to have to look back a bit. Excuse me for 1 second. I need the name of Luke Brown. Luke Brown. I don't know about whose attack this was, though. Empathy Warriors? Well, it's the same set of stuff. I mean, let's be real here. It's probably you. Then blank use the idol. To take all memories from Luke Brown and give all memories to Bruce Mason. So this back here is Hunter Wolf's doing. This is Luke Brown. Broadcast at the TV station, blank on the roof. However, through a reckless act, blank the blank, with the aim of preventing the blank from getting blank of the blank. As a result, only blank received blank from the blank. Shortly afterwards, blank, along with accomplices, blank the blank and blank the blank out of the building. It's probably building. It's probably not building, because we don't have the word building. Something similar. Something like building. Okay. We apologise for the brief interruption due to technical difficulties. The commercial break is now over, so let's return to the second half. It's still anyone's game. Meanwhile, things have gone badly wrong over here. Hey look, it's the guy on the bike from the title screen. I did it! Help! So, you're the mastermind behind this fantastic project. I would really like to get to know you better. Wait for me on the roof for some quality alone time. I'll come as soon as the live broadcast ends. The letter has a strong lavender fragrance. Carrot Top. Make sure idle loaded in van. Keep an eye on Baldy. Report to me at OPTV and await further instructions. Four Eyes. Prepare van for idle transportation. Report to me at OPTV and prepare for broadcast. Operate camera during broadcast so we can confirm attack. Me. Supervise at TV station. Welcome Summer and ensure she has everything she needs. Coordinate with old Nathan. You disconnected the video in socket. And now you're hanging off of the cable. So I think I can already... probably trapped. Stopped broadcast. Door is locked for the inside, yeah. Hi Eugene, taste this beverage. Soon everyone will know how delicious it is. Yes, this is part of the first plot. There are two plots going on at the same time. This is part of the first, slightly more innocuous plot. Probably slightly more innocuous plot. Eugene's been trapped on the roof. He stopped the broadcast with the aim of preventing... spectators. Bad memories. Orange. As a result, only blank blank received blank blank from the blank. The idol is down here, having impacted with the hood of this limousine. The lenses are broken. That's a shame. The man's eyes are bloodshot and streaming with tears. You've been tear-gassed. TV station. Idle. Window. Through. Stormed. And you saw Nathan run in with security. Same piece of paper, apart from everything is now ticked. What is that ruckus in there? Lavender perfume. Oh, it's Tim or Marie. Yeah, hi. Icarus? Am I hallucinating, or is this some form of intoxication? Icarus? Ooh. Ooh, do 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 do. This is from here. Uncle Isaac, look what I found in Mother's attic. Remember our first experiment together? I would have burned my eyebrows off if you weren't there to save me. That's when you started calling me Icarus. Hope to see you again. I always felt so inspired after our talks, and believe me, I could use that right now. The people in charge here all have the wrong priorities, but what can I do? With love, Jack Icarus. Interesting. Jack, Noak, received all memories from the idol. And then over here, for empathy and love. Our job is done. Empathy has triumphed. Tessa, I'm with you. I also worry about Eugene, or worse, Marie or Nathan. What Eugene, or worse, Marie and Nathan might do with the idol. The lab is now heavily guarded. The best time to stop them will be moments before the broadcast. We're scheduled to go live at 5:30 PM. In the room, it should only be me, Eugene, and the actors. Jack. Ah! Lavender perfume. Hands up. You? You will pay for this. Dear Nathan Hoyle, your proposal sounds very interesting. Let's schedule a demo of your new technology, and if it looks promising, we can talk next steps. General Hugh Stryker, Ash Armed Forces Procurement Department. Tessa. December 4th. Ooh, it's the very first scenario. Posing as blank blank, blank blank secretly experimented with the idol to find the best way of using it to blank blank. After blank blank, blank blank decided the only way was to blank everyone into a blank. To fulfill this plan, blank blank tried to use the blank blank project to blank blank of blank into blank blank. However, because of what happened at the TV station, blank blank was the only person to blank into blank blank. What a disaster. I put Harry and William into positions of power, and both still failed me, each in his own way. Regrettably, they were not good enough, and even if they had been, there are too many people in the world who are opposed to my goals. People who don't share my vision of how the world should be, and who cling to their old ways. It's just too much for me and Luke. I know what I have to do. It is done, and nothing should stop us now. The last thing left is preparing you and rehearsing our every step. As you said, my saviour, the greatest results require the greatest sacrifices. Right, we know, because of aforementioned letterage, that this is Isaac. Educate humanity? Becoming disillusioned. Happy customer projects. Turn. I mean, there are several things you could put in here. To fulfill this plan, let's try to use the Happy Customer project to turn millions spectators into Luke Brown. However, because of what happened at the TV station, it can't be Luke Brown because it must be himself because he recognized his nephew. Roll. Isaac, Jack, turn. Yeah, Isaac is way... Okay, it's not the very first scenario, because the very first scenario is this! Second scenario. Yeah, this is... apparently Isaac. But we know he's got red eyes by this point, so he has been drained. And I'm not sure I know what body he is using at this current point in time. Someone else. Okay. Apparently it's this. Where does one get that from? plots atop plots atop plots. Gee, okay. Well. Well. I guess they were working together? How do you get that this is... How do you get that this is Jack doing all of this? I figured out that Isaac was alive. I figured the fact that Isaac was alive meant that Isaac could be behind the entire plot. Yeah. When Jack realized that OPIC did not want to use the idol to improve the world, he started a secret mission to do it himself under the pseudonym Hunter Wolf. After experimenting with memory and mind transfer, he came up with a plan to use OPIC's pseudo commercial project to turn billions of Peel spectators into his uncle Isaac. But thinking that everyone was about to receive spoiled O-range memories, Eugene climbed the broadcast tower and stopped the transmission at the last moment. Soon afterwards, Tessa and her accomplice hurled the idol from a third-story window, smashing all the lenses. Madame did not even think about starting a cult in a federal facility. Congratulations, Eugene, on becoming our new head of speculative investment. This is all your fault, Tim. And that guy is still out running around. Uncle, if you're watching this, I hope you can forgive me. Please understand that I did it all for the betterment of humanity. Bury that thing. So it turned out Harry had not attended a single job interview. He wasn't the man I thought he was. No wonder he used Gabriel's body for such immoral purposes. But even when I did find a truly noble man in William, as just one person, he was unable to make a difference in Darren's body. I realized that for any meaningful change to occur, humanity needed millions more excellent individuals, and I had to be one of them. After all, how could I impose upon millions of others a sacrifice I was not willing to make myself? All that was left was to find the most ethical, intelligent, and educated person I knew. It's when I thought of you, Uncle. Gak. Well, there we are then. Thank you very much for watching. Hope that you enjoyed. I had much fun, despite the fact I couldn't make that single final logical connection. Till next time, I shall see you soon.